with us again. We're live here on a gorgeous late summer night here at Big East Clam Bar in Kingsport, right across from the Putt-Putt. We welcome you to the Graham Clark Coaches Show. Brand new place to find us. We have changed things out, and so now, rather than going to YouTube, every Wednesday noon we put the show up. You simply go to TomTaylorSports.com, a brand new location, so that includes the Graham Clark Show, the Sean Witten Show, and the Stacey Carter Show, plus all the ball games, all of our sports shows during the day. It's a one-stop shop. Simply go to TomTaylorSports.com. And there we are, and we're excited about, again, talking to this gentleman. Big football game last Friday night over Sevier County. Our show brought to you by Hayworth Tire, also Associate Orthopedics of Kingsport. Southern Dwelling, our friend Diane Hills, and also, of course, Russell Street's Cross Country, More Than a Mortgage. And, of course, here at Biggie's, we'll talk more about Biggie's, and the Blackbird Lounge is where we are tonight. And, again, holidays right around the corner. You would want to reserve this room for the holidays. We'll tell you how, and it's very easy. And it's a very, very nice facility here for the upcoming holiday season. We're less than 100 days till Christmas 2015. Graham Clark with us, the head coach, of course, of Dobyns-Bennett, and Coach, big win. Went on the road. You told us last week we ran into a heck of a quarterback, and you did. You told me last week over the weekend, said, Taylor, first time a football team gave up over 600 yards offense and won the football game. So Sevier County's the real deal. This kid's the real deal, and it was a big win for the Indians.
But, you know, you look at and you talk about, well, you gave up over 600 yards of defense, but our defense also created 4 takeaways. We recovered 3 fumbles. One of those we recovered and ran for a touchdown. And we had an interception. And that was after we threw our only interception of the night. So it's not like our defense didn't do some good things. I'm not crazy about giving up 600 yards. But what I do know is 49 is more than 41.
There you go.
And that's what's important.
There you go.
We had, I think, 510 ourselves. And ran it probably a little more than we have been, simply because we didn't want them to get it back. We had 74 offensive plays, and they had 88. And I can remember a time when if we had 52 offensive plays in a game, we thought it was a great game, and we had really controlled the ball. But an exciting night, a night that our young men could have given up, but didn't. We fell behind 2 different times. We got ahead and let them catch up. And then so exciting that I had to do a little dancing after the game. And I never have seen Joey Christian dance in my life, and I found out there's a reason for it because it's not a pretty sight.
Not very good, no.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
And heck of a Smoky Bear football team. First time we had 3 young men rush for over 100 yards in a game since 2000 at Morristown East, when Jacob McMillan, B.J. Clendenin, and Adonis Johnson all rushed for over 100 yards. And, you know, that was a 62-6 win. This was a fight to the end. And we had to punt to them with a minute. They got it back with 1:25, and Chris Moore got a huge sack. And hopefully that's going to be on our highlight tape. And then we broke up a big pass there at the end of the game. A lot of fun. Probably wouldn't have been if we'd have been on the 41 side of it. But a lot of fun, a great ball game. Huge crowd, both sides. Our fans were loud. The band was unable to go because of previous commitments. But, I tried to get out of it because of previous commitments, and I couldn't. But those fans that were there, and there was a big crowd, our young men saluted them after the game because they were a big, big factor in our win.
Big win on the road, 49-41. We come back, we'll talk more about that. We've got highlights a little bit later on the show. Now, coming up next, our buddy Shane from right here at Biggie's going to stop by, talk about the Blackbird Lounge and also a big weekend of music here at Biggie's, right across the Putt-Putt on Stone Drive here in Kingsport. Come back with us with more of the Graham Clark Coaches Show right after you hear and see this from Biggie's Clam Bar here in Kingsport.
Coach Graham Clark here, representing the Associated Orthopedics of Kingsport. Associated Orthopedics of Kingsport's been proudly serving Kingsport since 1953. The only orthopedic group in the area to serve both Holston Valley and Indian Path hospitals. Associated Orthopedics of Kingsport provide team doctors for Dobyns-Bennett and most other area schools. 9 physicians and 2 physician assistants ready to provide comprehensive orthopedic care to you and yours. Sprains, broken bones, joint replacement, Hand surgery, the good folks at the Orthopedics of Kingsport can take care of. Orthopedic walk-in service and clinic, available Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4 o'clock. Associated Orthopedics of Kingsport is a proud supporter of Dobyns-Bennett football and here to get you back on the field as soon as possible. They've been keeping me running and moving since 1972. I'm proud to be a part of the Associated Orthopedic team.
If you are buying a home or a current homeowner and just curious about what your refinancing options are, I invite you to call me today. Hi, I'm Russell Street, branch manager for Cross Country Mortgage Incorporated in Kingsport. If you are thinking about financing a home and you don't know what you qualify for, I can help you with no obligations. At Cross Country Mortgage, we work closely with all of our customers from start to finish. Let me put my years of experience to work for you for all of your home financing needs. Visit us again at Cross Country Mortgage at 505 East Center Street in Kingsport. You can call us today at 423-246-2126. That's 423-246-2126. Or visit us at www.crosscountrykpt.com. I can help you with your pre-qualification today.
Cross Country Mortgage, Inc., license number NMLS 3029. Kingsport Branch NMLS 855512. Russell Street NMLS 148950. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Certain restrictions apply. Call for details. Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. To verify licensing, visit www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
Hey, welcome back to Biggie's Clam Bar on Stone Drive here in Kingsport, right across the putt-putt. Coming up, we've got highlights of that big Sevier County win that Coach Clark talked about a few minutes ago. But first, I'll talk about Biggie's here. And our buddy Shane Weininger's come by, and we certainly appreciate that. And, oh, my gosh, we're here in the Blackbird Lounge. This is a nice place. It's private inside of Biggie's and perfect for a holiday get-together or whatever you need it for. And Shane, you guys got a lot of amenities in here that you can tell us about. The folks come in, it's more than just a place to get in a private dining room. You can utilize some electronic things as well, too. Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah, we have the screen back here. We got a monitor up there you can plug into if you want to do a presentation or anything. Got music in here if you want. Holds up to about 40 people comfortably. Need to be making your reservations. Like you said, Christmas, 100 days away?
Inside of 100 days to Christmas. It's hard to believe. So, yeah, you want to do that. Also, tell me about the menu. How does that work? You do a buffet style? Do you have the menu? How does that work?
Certainly. You can do a buffet style if you'd like. Order off our catering menu, or we have full service menu in here. You can go either way.
Yep. So right here behind is a rear projector behind the Biggie's poster. Also got some big screen TVs in the corners, DVD players. You want to do some kind of a special memory making DVD or whatever, birthday party. I mean, the sky's the limit how this room can be used. So the key is to give them a call because there is no charge to use it. That's the beauty of this. And that phone number is 765-9633. 765-9633. I know here we are in September, but in all seriousness, folks have already started booking this room. So if you wait, the old adage, you snooze, you lose. So you don't want to procrastinate. You want to make that call, right?
That's right. Also, don't forget, if there's a ball game you want to watch, we can put it on the biggest screen. We have 2 TVs in the back. We can certainly do that for you if you want to make reservations for that.
There you go. It's called the Blackbird Lounge. You're inside of Biggie's. You're on Stone Drive in Kingsport. Again, the number to call is 765-9633. They also have some great music this weekend. On Friday, the Jones Boys will be here. And then on Saturday, the Rock and Roll Freak Show will be here. And Shane, over and above that, you're doing something really cool. There's a benefit going on Saturday. Tell me about that.
Yes, we're doing a benefit for the Camp Hope Camp Z, which is a church down in Allendale there. We're going to do a bike run starting at 12 o'clock. Registration starts at 11. They're going to leave at 12, go down to Camp Hope, tour the camp, then come back. Then the Rock and Roll Freak Show is going to do a show from about 4 to 5. We have all kinds of giveaways. We're going to have a zombie dress-up costume with cash prizes, all kinds of stuff to give away.
Neat stuff. All going on right here at Biggie's on Stone Drive, right across the putt-putt. And also there is a website. Tell me about the website. When we go there, what will we find?
You can find the menu, what events are going on throughout the week that we have going on. It's www.biggiesclambar.com.
BiggiesClambar.com. Again, for anything you need, again, the menu, again, for the Blackbird Lounge where we are, whatever you need as far as Biggie's. They'll always list the music there, who's going to be here as far as the entertainment and live music on the weekend. So a great source and reference point for this restaurant, BiggiesClambar.com, or also give us a call or give them a call. They can give us a call, too. We like being here. 765-9633. One more night of Robert, our producer, myself, had the Biggie's hamburgers, the Biggie's burgers, par excellente. Those are awesome.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
It's a good
man.
deal on Tuesday nights. 2 for 1.
You got it. 2 for 1 on those. And also burgers, pizza, and chicken sandwiches, 2 for 1 every Tuesday night here at Biggie's. Good job, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, quick break. We'll come right back with more. In fact, when we come back, the highlights of a barn burner. 49-41 final. Dobyns-Bennett wins it on the road at Sevier County. Coach Clark back with the highlights next right here on the Graham Clark Coaches Show.
If you are buying a home or a current homeowner and just curious about what your refinancing options are, I invite you to call me today. Hi, I'm Russell Street, Branch Manager for Cross Country Mortgage Incorporated in Kingsport. If you are thinking about financing a home and you don't know what you qualify for, I can help you with no obligations. At Cross Country Mortgage, we work closely with all of our customers from start to finish. Let me put my years of experience to work for you for all of your home financing needs. Visit us again at Cross Country Mortgage at 505 East Center Street in Kingsport. You can call us today at 423-246-2126. That's 423-246-2126. Or visit us at www.crosscountrykpt.com. I can help you with your pre-qualification today.
Cross Country Mortgage, Inc., license number NMLS 3029. Kingsport Branch, NMLS 855512. Russell Street, NMLS 148950. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Certain restrictions apply. Call for details. Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. To verify licensing, visit www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
Back on the Graham Clark Coaches Show. Again, thanks for being with you. I'm your host, Tom Taylor. Again, we do this each week, and of course, it comes out every Wednesday at noon. And again, you can go to TomTaylorSports.com or you can go to YouTube, either one. We're transitioning everything to the TomTaylorSports.com website, but you can still go to YouTube and watch this show every Wednesday. Brand new show comes out at noon. Again, the Graham Clark Coaches Show. Again, we tape it each week here on Tuesday evenings at Biggie's Clam Bar. Again, across the putt-putt on Stone Drive here in Kingsport. Coach, man, what a game. You find yourself down 14-0 early and kind of got in a little bit of a hole on the road at Sevier County, obviously, the opponent. And the Indians kind of kicked it in gear and got it going, and this will start our highlights package.
Tom, they scored before I could get my first piece of gum in. I mean, we took the ball first and made a play or two, and boom, they score in 2. So we're on offense here to start. We got a 3rd down and 5. Let's see. I don't believe that's where we're at. We may have missed 1 or 2 there. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Let's come up and picking up a big 1st down right there. Little read play. May have to get us caught up a little bit. We back on offense. And we're trying to drive here a little bit on the 50-yard line. That would be Jacoby Thompson with a nice run. Jacoby picked up 119 yards on the night. We're already down. And Ivan Phillips with a tackle for a loss. Ivan had a great game for us. Unfortunately, that was the only tackle for the loss we had in that drive. And they took it down and scored, and then we come back and drive down behind a big kickoff return that we didn't get. But that was a good run by, I believe that was Jacoby to get us down to the 6-yard line. We're down 14-0. Be real easy to fold it up right here, and our guys just don't know how to do that. They don't know how to practice either, but they don't know how to give up, I can tell you that. This is going to be Cole Maupin behind our offensive line of Castle, Hall, and Dorton. Grayson Castle, Tucker Hall, Bradley Dorton all had blocks to touchdown. All 3 of those guys had 5 blocks leading to touchdown. They scored in about 3 plays. I had another piece unwrapped. And Cole Maupin, a 15-yard run to take us from the 36 to the 48. Cole had 158 yards rushing for the night. He took a big, long ice bath on Saturday. Blake Rogers following some good blocking out there on the edge, making a good cut, nice spin move. Saw one of the loyal Sevier County fans stand up there in front of the camera. Appreciate that there. Get back to Dollywood, will you? And we're back down there knocking on the door. 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4. And we're checking the sideline, trying to get the play called. Probably didn't play quite as fast this time. Here we go. Nice lead block. Cole takes us down to the 10-yard line. And then on 2nd down, that's just old-time power stuff right there. On 2nd down, we read the zone option. Cole makes one miss, and all of a sudden, we're just down 21-14. And you know, they put together another pretty good little drive. But here we go. We're going to create a turnover. Brett Rogers with the break, rips the ball out. Jacob Roller comes up with it. Indians are getting ready to take that thing and start driving again. As a matter of fact, on the first play after this, and you can see a lot of excitement on our sideline. Got a little background music tonight, don't we? On the first play on the sideline, we run it out, and here comes Jacoby Thompson on a 57-yard run. Nice block there by Grayson Castle. And, you know, it's very indicative of Sevier County's team speed. They run him down. They don't give up. We score on a 6-yard run that made it 21-21. And I wanted to show some more defensive highlights because they turned the ball over for us. So it's 1st down and 10. Sevier County on one of their rare running plays. And Nickens, on the play there for a big stop. That's Michael Nickens. 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. They're down here knocking. They're going to bring their power game in. Watch Jacob Rower from his middle linebacker position. He just sees what's coming. He goes and gets up the line and makes a play.
Blew it up, yep.
So they end up punting. 21-21. Things are getting tightened up a little bit. There's a little bit of joy on the home side. I've quit chewing gum. I've started smoking. It's tight. Here we go. 3rd down pickup. Cole Maupin to Caleb Wetzel. That's sophomore Caleb Wetzel. Caleb makes one miss, ends up turning into a 22-yard gain, and then we go a bunch of 4s and 7s and 3s until it's 1st down on the 4-yard line, and this is going to be Jacoby Thompson sticking it in on a 4-yard run behind Jordan Malone, Tucker Hall, Michael Foster, and Bradley Dorton. And you're going to find out, and you know this, I'm always going to talk about them offensive linemen because there's nobody going to be watching them but their mama and their girlfriend. And most of them don't have girlfriends, so it's their mama. So watch them knock those folks off the ball and Jacoby take it in. Makes it 28-21 with 4 minutes to go in the first half. And Sevier County takes it 3rd and 1, and we stop them for a gain of 0. And I felt like this was a big sign of respect for our defense. On 4th and 1, they went for it and tried to throw a quick ball. And we got it stopped and went in at halftime up 28-21. We start the second half, and they get a couple of 1st downs. This is the 2nd and 10. Jacob Roller with a nice break on the ball and gets a tackle for a gain of 2, and that puts them in a 3rd and 9 situation. They punt to us. We drive it down to the 30-yard line, and this is going to be Blake Rogers with a big touchdown run, making a great cutback. Nice block on the edge by Caleb Wetzel. I accused him of stepping on the guy's toes because I told him he couldn't knock that guy down. And all of a sudden, it's 35-21 Indians. But Sevier County, like Sevier County good teams do, scores quick, and we don't show that. Look to the and then we threw an interception, and then a huge play by Jacoby Thompson to get an interception back. You can watch the Tony Lingenfelter show for those. That was a great play. So the not real smart thing he did was he tried to run it out. So we get it 1st down on the -1, and you always say to your offense, we want to pick up 2 1st downs. Well, Cole picked up 17 to to get us a decent field position, and then we picked up 2 more. So we didn't quite get 2 first downs, but we brought it off the goal line.
Get a little breathing room.
A little bit of breathing room. Unfortunately, they took it down and scored to make it 35-35. And the Indians back in gear. A little play-action pass. Moppa must have had eyes in the back of his head because he felt pressure coming from somewhere. Mama might have yelled. She's loud anyway. He hits Blake Rogers, and we go into the fourth quarter, 2nd down and 12 from the 22-yard. That's a 47-yard gain for Blake. So it's 2nd down and 12. We've changed a number of formations during the course of the game. We went with some more tight end formations as the game went along. This is a big run by that was Jacoby. That was Jacoby. And we get it down to 4th and 1, and I turned to our coaches on the sideline. My kicker's standing there, and I said, man, this game ain't going to be won by field goals. This game's going to be won by touchdowns. So we go for it on 4th and 1. Blake Rogers picks it up, gives us a first down on the 10-yard line. And then we go behind Malone, Dorton, Kessel, and Foster. I figure y'all have heard those names enough tonight that you know them by now. Our linemen, more well-known than Peter, Paul, and Mary, that's for sure. This is Cole Maupin on a read option.
Nice read.
Nice read. Gets it in the end zone. 42-35. Whew. Laws of mercy. Now, this is a heck of a play right here. Reese Cornett is in at cornerback. They're going to complete a little pass. Reese makes a great break, keeps outside in contained, rips that football. Deuce Wallace doesn't believe the play's not over and stands there. And Reese goes into touchdown. I mean, man, from 53-yard touchdown run. Huge play.
Yes, it was.
And something that we practice, but not every guy remembers it. Like I didn't always remember all the things Mama told me. 1st and 10, Schaefer and Pearson. Tackle for no gain. Sevier County did pick up a first down, 1st and 10 again. It's a nice pass breakup by Bryce Barrett. Bryce had 12 tackles on the game. Closing on that crossing route. Gets it broke up. They get another first down. Matter of fact, they got about 6 first downs in this drive. But this is a first down hurry by Ben Foster and a pass breakup by Brett Rogers. Brett had 9 tackles on the game, a number of pass breakups. So they ended up scoring to make it 49-41. They missed the extra point. Now, all of a sudden, those extra points don't seem important, but Landon hit all of his. So here we are, 3rd down and 4. Cole's trying to let the clock run a little bit. It is running. We need a big first down right here. It's going to be Blake Rogers on a 4 1/4 yard run. But all we needed was 4.
Wow.
We get the first down. We get stopped on the 3rd and 6 and have to punt. And, boy, there's about 1:29 left. And I'm on pins and needles over there. First down, incomplete pass. 2nd down, Chris Moore. What a big sack that is by Chris Moore. Man, and we didn't have but about 2 sacks on him on the night. Made it 3rd and 15. Here we go. And we got a fan coming in the door. I thought they were holding up a sign. I love Tom and G.
Yeah.
Okay. Fortunately, they're smarter than that, and they weren't. 4th down. 4th down and 7. He retreats. Ball thrown. Tackled. Let me make sure it's over. I don't want to leave early. That was 3rd down. 3rd and 15. They gained 9. We made the tackle. This is 4th down. Deuce Wallace. Scrambling. Pressure. Got held right there. Throws the ball up for grabs. We break it up, and we go into my favorite offense, Victorio. And
what a football game.
What a football game. What an exciting night. Great night to be in Sevierville and fun ride home.
Absolutely. Big win for the Indians. Is it just me, Coach? Each game is getting better and better and better. Cole Maupin, man, he is really, since the first time I've seen him early in the season, looks like he's taking his game to a different level just about every game.
Yeah, we were only 7 of 15 passing, but some of that was by design. We ran the ball 58 plays. We ran the ball 58 plays because we needed to run the ball 58 plays. And Cole's 7 of 15 included a huge first down to Caleb Wetzel, a huge 47-yard gain to Blake Rogers, and a big first down early to Elijah Dunn. And this is the thing I loved about our kids. I mean, our receivers, we threw for 196 a week before. But our receivers, and I'm talking to them on the sideline. I'm like, hey, guys, listen, I know you like to get your catches, and before I could say anything else, they'd be, Coach, we're doing what we got to do to win. Keep doing it. So, when you can do that, your guys are unselfish, and your defense makes some big stops. And trust me, Sevier County is going to score more points on more people. It's not an isolated situation. You get to do the funky chicken in the locker room afterwards.
There you go. A great, satisfying win for the Indians on the road, beating Sevier County 49-41. I mean, what more can you say? What a fantastic high school football game. A lot of Indians stepped up, made big plays to make it happen. So we'll take a break, come back, and switch gears. We've enjoyed that one. Now we get ready for a very good football team coming to town for homecoming Friday night. The Hawks from Hardin Valley. We'll take a look at that. And also, how good is the Big East Conference? Top 10 this week in the state. 3 teams in the top 10 in 6A football come from the Big East Conference. Pretty good statement about the quality of football we play here in the Big East. More with Coach Clark right after this from Big East Clam Bar. You're watching the Graham Clark Coaches Show.
Coach Graham Clark here, representing the Associated Orthopedics of Kingsport. Associated Orthopedics of Kingsport's been proudly serving Kingsport since 1953. The only orthopedic group in the area to serve both Holston Valley and Indian Path hospitals. Associated Orthopedics of Kingsport provide team doctors for Dobyns-Bennett and most other area schools. 9 physicians and 2 physician assistants ready to provide comprehensive orthopedic care to you and yours. Sprains, broken bones, joint replacement, hand surgery, the good folks at the Orthopedics of Kingsport can take care of. Orthopedic walk-in service and clinic available Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 4 o'clock. Associated Orthopedics of Kingsport is a proud supporter of Dobyns-Bennett football and here to get you back on the field as soon as possible. They've been keeping me running and moving since 1972. I'm proud to be a part of the Associated Orthopedic team.
If you are buying a home or a current homeowner and just curious about what your refinancing options are, I invite you to call me today. Hi, I'm Russell Street, branch manager for Cross Country Mortgage Incorporated in Kingsport. If you are thinking about financing a home and you don't know what you qualify for, I can help you with no obligations. At Cross Country Mortgage, we work closely with all of our customers from start to finish. Let me put my years of experience to work for you for all of your home financing needs. Visit us again at Cross Country Mortgage at 505 East Center Street in Kingsport. You can call us today at 423-246-2126. That's 423-246-2126. Or visit us at www.crosscountrykpt.com. I can help you with your pre-qualification today.
Cross Country Mortgage, Inc., license number NMLS 3029. Kingsport Branch, NMLS 855512. Russell Street, NMLS 148950. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Certain restrictions apply. Call for details. Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. To verify licensing, visit www.nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
And welcome back to the Graham Clark Coaches Show. We're here at the Blackbird Lounge. And again, you want to come over and take a look at this place. And again, if you're looking for a birthday party, certainly the holidays right around the corner. A place that can hold up to 50 people. They got big screen TVs in here, DVDs. They've got a rear projector in behind our Biggie sign here. So a lot of things you can utilize this room for a particular get-together for Christmas or holidays or an anniversary of sorts, a baby shower, you name it, you can do it. And there is no charge. And so you want to be sure and give them a call, Biggie's, to find out more about the Blackbird Lounge here inside of Biggie's Clam Bar here on Stone Drive. One of our great sponsors, got to talk about Diane Hills. Appreciate her so very much with Southern Dwelling. Again, one more time, we'll showcase this home for you. This particular property is in the Adams Elementary, Robinson Middle School, and Dobyns-Bennett High School part of Kingsport. Glasgow Station Road. It'll be out in Edinburgh, and it's called a Craftsman home. It's custom built in the Edinburgh subdivision with extra details, 9-foot ceilings, open and easy floor plan, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. I don't think there's anything this home does not have. It is really nice. And, of course, you're looking at the picture here on the screen, so you can give her a phone call and ask about your personal tour to walk through. Again, at 343-4118. Again, call and talk to Diane about this particular home at 2501 Glasgow Station Road in Kingsport. And also, Diane has access to all the real estate listings. So if you're out and about and you see a particular home that has someone else's real estate sign on it, be sure and give her a call, because she works with other realtors all the time to take care of your real estate needs. And we certainly appreciate her. She's been with Coach for a number of years on his show. Again, Diane Hills from Southern Dwelling. We appreciate her so very, very much, being one of our great sponsors here each and every week on the Graham Clark Coaches Show. Back to conference play this week. Let's set the standings for you. Maryville, Dobyns-Bennett, Science Hill, and Hardin Valley all 1-0 in conference play. Bradley Central, Bearden, William Blount, and Jefferson County are 0-1 in league play. Again, ready to go with the conference slate. Of course, Hardin Valley comes to Dobyns-Bennett for homecoming. We'll talk about that in a moment. Maryville goes to Science Hill Friday night. The Bearden Bulldogs hosting William Blount, and Jefferson County will be home to Bradley Central. The Bears will be in Dandridge to battle the Patriots there in Dumpling Valley. And so that'll be coming up again on Friday night, the Big East Conference slate here. And again, it's a great night for football Friday night. Weather's supposed to be perfect, so get out and support one of your favorite teams. In this case, Dobyns-Bennett with the coach, and the homecoming crowd will be there with the Hardin Valley Hawks. Coach, we said before the break, you look at the Big East this week, and 3 out of the top 10 teams in the state in 6A are in our backyard. Of course, Maryville number 1, Science Hill number 4, Indians up to number 8. So that tells me the quality of play we got in the Big East Conference. So every night you better be ready to strap it on, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you what, Hardin Valley's got a good ball club. I know we'll talk more about them in a second, but Bradley Central has lost 1. We saw Bearden on film this week against Hardin Valley. They got a bunch of speed. Have not seen Jefferson County on film yet. None of their films just run by our office. But a lot of talented football teams in the Big East, and you better be ready to play every time you line up, or you can get tripped up in a heartbeat. And that's not just coach talk. I'm pretty honest in my interviews. I don't give you the coach talk, you know. I'll tell you if so-and-so can't hit the broadside of a barn throwing a pass. But good, tough conference. And Hardin Valley will be a force to be reckoned with this weekend.
They are 2-1 of the season. They lost their opening game 16-15 to Knox West and had an open date. They came back and beat Bearden 41-31 in the conference opener, and then again last week beat South Doyle 41-0. So they are 2-1 of the season. Obviously 1-0 in the Big East. And how about a scouting report on the Hawks? You told me to sit down tonight before we started the show. You said, Tom, these guys are fast.
Yeah, I hope we don't decide to have a 40-yard dash contest with them. I'm sure we'd lose. They've got a lot of speed. You know, the opening game they lost their quarterback the week before in a jamboree. Their guy that they expected to be really good. And the young man that stepped in had about a week preparation time as a starter. During their open date, he made great improvement. And they looked like they didn't miss a beat on offense against Bearden. Young man by the name of Frizzell. He's definitely not lefty's youngster. It can run that football. Got a lot of wheels. Also plays a great outside linebacker. The Aguero brothers, one of them's strong safety, one of them's free safety. They both look strong to me. They both run the football. They use about 4 running backs, and they fly around to that football. Their team speed is probably as good as I've seen. Now, they've struggled some with turnovers, but I think some of that's due to the fact they got a new quarterback just a week before the game, opening game. But they're a good football team we'll have to play very well with.
Homecoming Friday night. Tell me about that. It's always a special night at Dobyns-Bennett with all the pomp and circumstance, of course, the band and the crowning of Miss Dobyns-Bennett football 2015. So a lot of, I wouldn't say distractions, a lot of quality of life things going on over and above the football game. But, you know, when you get right down to it, we're there for the there for the football game, and they're going to see a good one.
As I've told you a million times, coaches can worry about all that they want to. I'm not going to worry about it.
Exactly.
It's homecoming. It's a good thing. We're going to crown a pretty girl. We're going to have a big crowd, and we're going to line up and play football. And if we don't line up and play football, only the homecoming queen's mother is going to leave happy. That's it. We got to play football, and we got to get after it and win us a Big East Conference football game, or we'll be 1-1. I know our football team can win this football game. I know that Hardin Valley thinks they can. A lot of excitement in their program right now. A lot of excitement in their school. They finished first in the state in baseball. Last year they finished second in the state in track. They finished fourth in the state in soccer. You don't do that without athletes. So we look forward. I'm glad they're at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. And we look forward to a great crowd turning out.
Absolutely. Be a big house again at J. Fred coming up Friday night, kickoff at 7:30. And, of course, we'll talk about it again next week, open date for the Indians, and then week after next get ready for a Thursday night game in Maryville, correct?
Correct.
Correct. So you get a chance to enjoy what we hope will be a victory coming up Friday for a week or so before the Rebels get ready to battle them down the road at Maryville on that Thursday night, a week, October the
first.
October the 1st, yep. It'll be on the road on Thursday at Maryville. So, again, 7:30 kickoff Friday night, homecoming at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. Again, we'll talk about it the next time we come re-greet you again here at Big East Clam Bar. Tonight's show brought to you by Hayworth Tire, Associate Orthopedics of Kingsport, Southern Dwelling, our buddy Diane Hills, the real estate agent. Thank you for her. And also Cross Country, More Than a Mortgage, Russell Street. Again, reminding you, we've kind of switched things. You now go to TomTaylorSports.com and watch this show and all of our other coaches' shows we do, along with our football broadcast and also the Tom Taylor Sports Show we do every day from 11 to 2. It's all there at one spot. It's kind of like a menu here at Big East. You can just go down and pick and choose what you want. And certainly want to go by and check out the Graham Clark Coaches Show, and also go up on YouTube as well. So we're kind of transitioning. But for this week, we'll tell you about both. But ultimately, it'll be at TomTaylorSports.com. Coach, good luck. Let's go get them, and we'll talk to you in a week or so.
Roll Tribe. I look forward to it, Tom.
Give us some taters. Graham Clark got it again. He nailed it. Fun show. Love having chance to come over and talk to him here at Big East Clam Bar. Thanks to Robert Kell, producer, and also thanks to Big East. And until we greet you again, as always, we'll tell you, win or lose, be a good sport. So long, everybody.